Me and my friend were always leveling very slow in Blox Fruits. So I decided to change that. And it all started with this moment.
Yo, Bazingas, I really want to raise up girls tomorrow with my max level account, but I only have 24 hours left.
Ain't no way this is possible.
Bro, if you can't deliver me a 10-step video guide with all the secrets in 10 minutes, I will visit your house, give away 10 perm fruits, and delete your account.
Hey, stop. Okay, enough. Start the timer. You will never get to max level when skipping this. I personally made this mistake myself. It's not knowing the difference between fruits for PvP and for grinding. But did you know there is more to it? Let's compare the magma, which is a grinding fruit, and the dough fruit, which is a PvP type fruit. The magma can do damage to many enemies at the same time. But on the other side, we have dough, which is a single target type. But dough for grinding is not as good as the magma fruit, even though it's overall a much better fruit in my opinion. But for only quick leveling, you definitely want to get your hands on the magma fruit. If you don't know this one, you will miss a huge level opportunity. This ability lays on the Snow Island cave and can get bought from this ability teacher for 25,000 berry. The ability I'm talking about is Hockey. But wait! Hockey is really cheap, easily obtainable, and has something OP I will get to later. So I recommend you to definitely get this. It's OP because there are no energy drawbacks when you activate and deactivate Hockey with the J button. So keep it on the whole time. You want to reduce your taken damage by 30% and want some cool colors? Then you 100% need to reach the 6th stage. You have two options to upgrade Hockey. Either damage enemies with activated Hockey or get damage while Hockey is on. There is a small... What? I have no internet. What's going on? The time is ticking. What should I do? LAN cable is in the PC. My only solution is 4G. But can I do this with 5 gigabytes left? Let's use hotspot. There is a small trick to level up Hockey, but many of you are doing it the wrong way. You 100% just hit enemies on Sky Islands with weapons or melee style, right? But stop this. Join my sect and become a Buddha user because you could farm the NPC while taking damage. Now listen, let's look at some quickfire level hacks before we move on to the really crazy ones. I'm talking about the Swan Pirates. But wait, you now wonder why the Swan Pirates are so good for level farming. It's actually quite simple. So they live in the Kingdom of Rose area. The reason these guys are so good to grind is because they are so close to each other, making them extremely easy to group up. There is no cooldown for their spawn rate and the second sea location is perfect. All in all, it's a huge level farm if you know what you're doing.
Please, Bazingas, I need it quickly.
Yari does it. But I can do this, right guys? Moving on. This one boosts your level experience by 200%. So everybody knows the last quest of the first sea and it's the Fountain City quest. But wait, did you know the first quest of the second sea is actually a pretty bad quest? No? Then hear me out. So the enemies are really far apart from each other, so what you actually want to do is instead of heading into the second sea, you want to do this. After you unlock it, you want to go back there and keep doing the final quest. No, not the boss, but the one with the group. The reason is because the enemies are way closer together, making them easier to group up unlike the other ones. In the long run, the grind in Fountain City is definitely worth it. When you gather enough experience... What? Nah, wallahi, I'm finished. There exist free fruits that are insane for gaining huge amount of XP. You should immediately start saving your money to buy one of these crazy fruits. That doesn't mean that you should not roll any fruits, but the ones I'm talking about are the magma, ice and light. Please listen bro, I would pick the light fruit. Wait, let me cook. So, the rare magma fruit is good for grinding and costs 850,000 berry. Enemies need Hockey to hit because it's an elemental fruit. The magma fruit gets stronger when awakened, but it costs 14,500 fragments. Its powers hit lots of things at once, making it the second best for grinding in the game. But the reason the ice fruit and light fruit are really good for grinding early on is a bit of a different reason. As for the magma fruit, with passive abilities like an ice trident or a light sword with the light fruit, there is no cooldown. You can use them anytime, no waiting for reloads like with other skills. You can spam them, and what makes them great for grinding is that they are both elemental. But are they expensive? The ice fruit is 350,000 berries or 750 Robux from the Blox Fruits dealer with an awakening. The light fruit costs 650,000 berry and also has an awakening, but you won't need them for the first sea. Yapping mode off. 5 more hidden XP hacks for me left to uncover. I will spam please fruit you in your dreams if you don't subscribe. Huge XP for free and without lifting a finger, just put them in while you grind. Many of these codes give you double experience, so it's a no-brainer. To find these codes, simply go to Google or YouTube and search for Roblox Blox Fruits codes. It will show you all the active codes in the game, but bro, listen, I will tell you guys that you should probably enter the code in one at a time. Otherwise, you will waste more time here than in school for learning. My besto friendo! I'm 100% sure I can deliver on time. The only thing that could hold me back is the next point here. With this most overpowered object, you will earn infinite levels insanely fast. Because of its long range and first transform ability, the Buddha is OP for grinding. The enemies will feel like flies to you. Meanwhile, you will be able to kill them all easily. They can't do anything to you, lol. It costs so much, like 1.2 million berry or 1,650 Robux. Being a legendary fruit, the Buddha fruit is a S tier fruit. The full awakening requires 15,500 fragments, but you only need 500 fragments to awaken its first ability. So I recommend everybody to do that as soon as possible. The hell? No way! My mouse is not working! What the hell? But I only have 2 minutes left! I have to find my USB cable!
Bzingus, man, time tells no lies.
Wait, I'm about to blow your mind. This here is underrated when it comes to grinding experience. These secret game changers will give small buffs, but over time those buffs could be really overpowered. So it's the accessories. The accessory I'm gonna be telling you about is something that you should use if you have the Buddha fruit. You can buy it from El Primo, who is located on the cursed ship in the second sea. It's the Ghoul Mask. It only costs 50 ectoplasm, it gives you plus 500 energy and 10 life leech on melee attacks against players and NPC. And that's not all. Nuh-uh. It boosts your movement speed by 35, making you tough to hit while running around. But there are many more accessories, especially in the third sea, like the pilot helmet or the dough scarf, which you absolutely need. This one is crucial, and I'm talking about your grinding styles, where there is one that makes your level go over 9,000. Grinding in Blox Fruits has many ways, but Buddha is the best. If you don't have it, swords or fighting styles work. Just pick one and stick with it, okay? Want a tip? Spread your points evenly across 3 different categories. Let's say you got 99 points. If you're into sword, put 33 on swords, 33 on defense, and 33 on melee. Easy, right? Some of you grind with guns, but I wouldn't recommend that for everyone. Stick to being a gun main if that's your thing until you can reset your stats. 15 seconds, man! Holy moly! Get ready to have your expectations shattered as I showcase this secret, and for which I recommend a private server. It's to kill bosses. The reason you want to do this is simple. The boss gives you way more level than the regular quest from the quest giver, and they usually take lesser time to do as well. The bosses respawn every 20 minutes, but if you're a Subway Surfer TikTok hit, you can server hop.
Is the video ready?
Yep, take it and leave me alone. Bro, he thought everything I mentioned was true.
Get your blocky ass over here.
Shit, I used up all my gigabytes. If you wanna get to know real hacks and Blox Fruits, you need to watch this video here.
Say bye to your account. Gomu Gomu Pistol.